It's your boy Mike. Welcome back to another Dokkan Battle video. So as of right now, we do not have the information on STR Broly, the LR, or the TUR EZA. I figured I'd go ahead and make a video on this character, considering that they have a lot that they need, but I think that they definitely could cook with this. Also, Taco is here, so they're gonna
Hello.
be they're gonna be helping me with some of the
I'm
ideas.
sleepy.
Yeah, I dragged you out of bed to do this. But I was gonna say that the LR has like a pretty good base kit, I would say, for the new events, because the new events are already going to be a lot of pure and hybrid Saiyan anyways. Well, just pure Saiyan, I should say, from the new red zone. So they're probably just gonna make it where it's just like the key, maybe increase to just 6 or something like that. Maybe start off with 6 key, and then he gets like when there's a Goku family, it's like 6 more keys, so that way they can have it where it's just like the devil in a sense, right?
True. But it's not like hybrid Saiyans aren't pretty relevant too. God,
Right.
I hate that spectacle.
I
I
think
hate
they're
that place.
probably just gonna make this like another effect too, where it's just like when attacking with 18 or more key, when attacking with 24 key, something similar to that as well. I think the thing I'm always scared of from these red zones is just how these units are gonna perform with AoEs though. So honestly, they just need to make it where he just like has some sort of defensive capability before attacking, and then just maybe a little bit more post attacking as well, because once the other Broly builds up, he's fine in slot 1. So I really just want to see some unit be able to have some sort of tanking in slot 1 at the start, and then maybe just have it where they could swap out into another position afterwards. Thankfully though, something that is pretty good about the Super Easy that was not a good on others is the super attack effects are actually pretty good. Having the raising defense of both the 18 and 12 key means that I think this unit will probably just get a lot more defense than a lot of other units who just don't have that multiplicative buff on them. Especially when there's also the additional attack guaranteed. So no matter what, you're basically getting a 60% attack and defense buff from just that alone pre-EZA. So he does need a lot, but I don't think he's gonna need too much to the point where it's just gonna be like I don't think he's gonna need too much before they make this guy like just insanely good. I think just damage reduction guard, something like that, is gonna be fine.
Admittedly, I really want this guy to be an offensive juggernaut because holy crap, does Golden Frieza and Gogeta's team need a turn 1 big damage dealer right now?
For sure. I mean, if
I
we
don't
go
want him to be a
ahead,
glass cannon, but I want him to be an offensive juggernaut. That's what
right.
I want.
To be fair, if we look at a lot of the most recent super EZAs, I feel like a lot of them have been very offensive based as well. STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta, they hit very, very hard. Even Vegeta, who is the weaker of the two, still hits an okay amount. Goten and Trunks needs no explanation. They hit really, really hard. So I am pretty hopeful on his damage as well. I don't think that they're gonna hold back in terms of that, especially considering Broly is always known for being the like offensive powerhouse.
Exactly.
You know?
I want this guy moving like Tech Broly was moving last year. The yellow coin,
Yeah.
EZA. I want him moving like that with those AoEs because I'd love to beat that Gohan, Goten, Trunks fight with that Golden Frieza Gogeta team, but oh my god, it's like next to impossible. Because all your damage comes out on like turn 4, and then Gohan's building up, Goten and Trunks are full built up, like oh my god.
Save me. Yeah, I didn't even think about that too. This guy is going to be a killer for that because, of course, if they do make him busted, but I think that he'll be like a killer for that event as well, because you're going to get the hybrid Saiyans condition, so you're going to get this buff, and then you're the Goku's family, so boom, this guy is going to be destroying Goten and Trunks.
It could just like,
and then Gohan's going to be the one who's going to
both those conditions. IMO.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see. I've always been what's the word? I've always been a believer of if an EZA is going to be restricted, they should just be the best against that content, to the point where like they are the option you run against that if you can get those conditions set. So I just want, if they're gonna hold him back like that, make it where he's gonna be like top tier. I want him to be like a top 3 super EZA just from just alone, and then like number 1 when he has this stuff.
I need to move him like movie 10 Broly.
Yeah. Now we have the other Broly. The one thing I also want to say too, really quickly, I am really glad that they are making it where these units are all able to link up with each other. They got like 4 different Broly names in here. You got Legendary Super Saiyan Broly, you got Base Form Broly, you got Wrath Broly, Super Saiyan Broly, like all this different stuff, man.
Go my Brolys.
Yes, go my full extreme team, all Brolys.
Yeah, movie heroes could have used some help, but I guess for just leaving that dead in the water.
Yeah. To be fair, I don't think movie heroes needs as much help as movie bosses does, and on top of that, I guarantee they're gonna give us more movie heroes releases along the year. Movie bosses is a team that needs to be buffed all at once, versus movie heroes is just gonna get buffed at just by existing.
This is true.
This Broly though, Jesus Christ, what is this? Like, seeing this released next to Tech Sin Shenron is crazy, because he has some stuff that could definitely make him good. Again, just the raising attack and defense here is just going to make him pretty nice even post EZA, especially if they just make this where it's just stacking infinitely, or just having it where it's greatly raising attack and defense for the turn. He's going to get a multiplicative buff on attack. He's going to have a chance to get additional super attacks. This shit all sucks though, but specifically this sucks, because man, delivering a final blow in the big 2022.
I mean, honestly, in today's content, that 80% or less effective against all types actually isn't horrible.
Yeah.
But
if they make him a floating unit, it wouldn't be the worst.
I mentioned this before the recording, but like they could keep that final blow exactly as it is, because I don't want to have a unit where I want to get the final blow again. Like, the heal's nice, don't get me wrong, but like I'd rather it over like Super Easy Zamasu, where you get permanent stats if you get that finishing blow.
I had it brought up, but I was going to talk about it sucks because I don't think I can bring up the post Super Easy right, but I do think that they are realizing that this mechanic sucks, so they're trying to make it where it's more like an extra thing at that point, rather than a thing that is forced now. Because before it was like, oh yeah, no, you need to kill 3 people before you get the full buffs, and now it's like, no, it's fine, you can just kill 1 person now, and then you get the permanent buff. But it's not like they held back here because of it, because like, look at this. I will say that he probably needed a little bit more for the content around his time, but I still think that they did a pretty okay job with his Super EZA. And again, considering that he was a final blow unit, I don't think it's like, oh, I read final blow, it's over, you know?
Yeah, that's kind of the case with this Broly with me, because like, again, the heal is nice, but it is not needed whatsoever.
Oh, for sure. I would say
just keep them just like that.
Yeah,
maybe
I would say the thing that I would want to see the most with this character is just orb changing. I feel like a lot of movie bosses options just don't have the rainbow orb changing that we need for this team, because now we have it where Tech Golden Frieza needs orbs because of Gogeta, right? And that's gonna be post turn 3 that you're gonna finally be able to see it. Physical Broly Trio, who is still a decent option on that team, is going to need rainbow orbs. If you're going to be wanting to run other options like the which one am I thinking of? The Tech Janemba, who again is just one of the better options for the if you're running a full movie bosses team. That guy's going to need rainbow orbs as well. Like, just I feel like we need somebody, because as of right now, the best movie bosses rainbow orb changing on this is the Int Vegeta, who's a movie heroes. So it's like, gulp. When this guy wants orbs on top of having it where other units on the team already want orbs as well, everything is just going to create a problem from that. So please just
I'm
make
trying
it
to
where he can
remember.
orb
Did they give
changes.
Tech Sin orb changing?
He already had it, I believe, at the start.
I don't remember at all. But if they did just tack on orb changing for Sin, I believe. No, he always had it. Yeah.
Yeah, randomly changing. Didn't he like gain an extra thing though? Yeah, I went from uh tech excluded to that. So it was just that before. So you could get your tech orbs.
But yeah, they could
Orb
definitely
change.
just tack it on because this Broly still needs a decent chunk of orbs.
Right. Considering that they made this guy so busted though, and they knew that GT bosses needed the help, I wouldn't be surprised if it's just going to be that exact same thing for this. They know movie bosses is going to need the help, especially in terms of damage. So either they're just going to lower this condition to make it where it's like 4 orbs and not as bad, or just give them the orb changing to the point where it's not even a problem.
Yep, either or works, to be honest.
Yeah. But regardless, I'm really excited for these movie bosses upgrades, especially considering that Broly's going to be coming out and going to be doing a lot of damage as well, and just helping out the team in terms of damage too. Especially
It's
again,
the year of villains, baby.
Tech Extreme Villains. Yeah. I love my
It's
movie
the year
here.
of
My
villains
movie
and
boss is
Gogetas.
Gogeta. He's the true villain of the movie. But we'll go ahead and stop here. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys have a great streak. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Bye bye.